Hey guys, NTM91898 here, and I am back. And today we're going to do another episode. Hopefully the mic works. So if you're hearing this, the mic works. I don't know why, but I'm having major issues with this microphone. There's always been a bunch of issues with it. It's really frustrating, but that's okay. So, in the last episode, there were a lot of talk about maybe trading Kadri, because Kadri's only an 82, and I don't feel that it's time to trade him. But Joe Colburn, which, hold on, I'll show you guys. Go down here. Player stats. Come on, load faster. Now, while we are playing well, I will remind you, but look at Joe Colburn. He has 0 points in 11 games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through these next 4 games. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after the Colorado game, if he doesn't have a point, I'm going to trade him. Because I give him 15 games. If he does not have a point, I'm going to trade him. And I'm going to get a new third-line center. Some people that came to mind when I thought about it were Chris Kreider of the Rangers. And that's about it, really. He's who came to mind. But if he does not have a point after that game against Colorado, then I'm going to trade him. Even though our team is 11-2. I mean, how can you have a third-line center who doesn't score? I mean, there's a 4-1 loss, so. That's not what I meant to go. NHL. All I'm asking for him is 1 freaking point. It's not that hard. Nope. Alright, here he goes. There he goes. Joe Colburn is going to be traded. I feel like I could get a Chris Kreider. Like I said, Chris Kreider would probably be a really, really good player to get. So the Rangers. Chris Kreider. Did they want to get rid of him? No. Did I miss him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I missed him. And let's see. Do they want what's his face? Yes, they do. Now, who else can we give them that they want that I can get rid of? None of these players I can get rid of, really. Well, I mean, I could get rid of a 4th liner, like, I don't even know. Like, these are my 4th liners, so yeah, they're not really worth anything. So I'm just going to have to give him some prospects, really. But the 3 stars one, the 3-star ones, not 3.5-star ones. Alright, 3-star, 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 Sointu, and Nobles. So, who do they want to get rid of? Problem is the players they want to get rid of all have trade value. So Strawman and Aaron Asham. So, Asham, Strawman, Kreider, Colburn, Sointu, and Nobles. I think that could easily go through, but it might not because they don't want Sointu and Nobles. So, let's see. Nope. Alright, so they didn't take it. We can do one more prospect, and if the one more prospect doesn't work out, then Carlson. Then what we're going to do is I'll add a 2nd-round pick. So we'll add Taylor Pyatt. So you got Carlson, Noble, Sointu, Colburn for. Hold on. Are these guys all on one-year contracts? Yeah, they are. Okay. These 3 guys that are really bad, and Kreider for Colburn, Sointu, Nobles, and Carlson. Will they go through? No. Okay, so let me add a pick instead. Pick. 2nd-round pick. Maybe a 2nd, Noble, Sointu, Colburn. Now, I'm overextending at this point. No, I'm overextending. You know what? No, screw it. I'm just going to leave it. You know, I thought about it, and, you know, if we would have taken one of those deals, but, you know what? I'm just going to go with it. Whatever. So, Reimer's in net because we won all those games, and Halak's wins didn't go up, so. You know what? I'm just going to leave it for now. Okay, there's another loss. Leave your opinions, though, in the comments about the Joe Colburn situation, because we need to fix it. We can't have a 3rd-line center not putting in any points. So, for now, all I'm going to do is do this. Nope, not that. This. But I want you guys to leave your opinions on it. What do we do about that? Because We have to do something. It will not work with no point center. For all I know, he'll flourish on the third line. I don't know. Or the fourth line. I don't know. So, I don't really. But 13-4 is a good record. I mean, we were 9-2, so I knew we were going to keep up. I don't think we can keep up a 9-2 pace. That would be nuts to keep up a 9-2 pace, but I don't think that's very possible. I mean, we're 15-4 right now, so I mean, we're getting there. But a 9-2 pace is kind of just, alright, draft picks, whatever, I don't care. We'll go for like the top player again. I usually like to go after the top player a few times, at every draft, if possible. And waste all the later down draft picks, and in the later years, you trade away the draft picks you're not going to use ever. Like when your team is so good, you don't need the first pick, but you get the first pick anyway. I do that often, actually. Alright, there's a loss, so we aren't going to keep up 19-2, or a 9-2 record, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Oh, another loss. As soon as our team loses a game, they lose 2. Alright. Washington Capitals. Another loss. Jesus Christ. Another 4-3 game. Same thing. Both home, too. How do you lose 2 games in a row at home? It's never good. There's a win. We had to come back with a win after losing 3 in a row at home. And they were all at home? Oh, my goodness. Alright, so Stamkos is our leading goal scorer and our leading assist man. We're 18 wins, and we're basically 18-7. 19-7, so 18-7 compared to 18-4. Okay, there's another loss. Great. Great. Just great. But a 1-0 win. Those are the kind of wins that I always like to see. Just because if you get a 1-0 win, you know, your goalie played really well, and that's always encouraging. Alright, 5-4 win. Very nice. And a 6-1 win. Very nice. These are the games I like to see. And for all I know, Colburn's going to have like 10 points next time. I'm going to curious if Colburn's got any points now. Oh, there's a loss, so I got to take the goalie out. So let me do that first. Yeah. That'll be something easy to do first. And then we'll check out the stats a little bit. And, yeah, player stats. Because one comment also on one of the last episodes was switch Kessel to the right wing and then move Kane to the left. Well, I'm gonna do it this way. If Kane, Kessel, Stamkos are top Kane, Kessel, Stamkos are top 3 in points, then I'm not gonna change it. If they aren't, then I am gonna change it. So, Kessel actually has 22, but Kane's doing fine, and so is Stamkos. I'll switch him for like a few games. And let's see. No, yeah, Colburn has 3 points now. Okay, that makes perfect sense. So for like 2 games, I'll switch them and see if it works out any better. Because I'm not sure. Alright, keep on checking. Well, yesterday I was at the Lightning game, and that was just terrible. We blew a 3-2 lead to the Panthers, and or it was 3-1 lead, wasn't it? Oh, but Marty wins the Art Ross, so that's good. Marty, beast. 23-7-2. Come on, beat Pittsburgh. Oh, 5-1 loss. Never like to see 5-1 losses. So hold on. So Kessel, and a 5-0 loss. So we played 2 games, both in Pittsburgh, back to back, and we lost by a total of 10-1. What the heck? Halak. Like, I understand Pittsburgh's probably not the easiest place to play in, but come on. There's a 6-1 win. So after 31 games. Alright, I'm just going to remember that. 31 games. Kane had 28. Kessel had 22. So I got to remember that. So after the end of December, we are going to go check the stats again. See if switching them made any difference at all. Another 6-2 win. So I mean, if that actually makes an impact of sorts, then I'm going to leave it. If it made it the same, I'll just leave it. But if it's worse, then I'll obviously change it back. So there's the first of the year. 2 more games. James Reimer's our leading goalie right now, but he loses 3-1. Never like to see that. 26-10-2 though, so still a really nice record. Another loss. So Reimer ends the year with 2 straight losses. We'll stick Halak back in for the next episode. Alright, Stats Central. Alright, no, we'll do team stats first. Okay, so we're currently sitting in first. We have the most points in the NHL. And we have the highest point percentage because everyone else with 39 games played or less, they don't have as many points nearly. Third most goals per game. And the second, or tied for the best goals against. We have the 11th best power play. And the 12th best penalty kill. So that's not terrible. So we're going to load them stats, load them stats, load them stats. Okay, so Colburn's at 5 points now, so that makes perfect sense. So 8 games later, Kane in 8 games has 7 points, and Kessel in 8 games has 6 points. So, I mean, I don't know how much of an improvement that really is. I don't think it's much of an improvement. I mean, what? He was at 28 at 31, so it's basically the same. And he was at 31, he was at 22. So I guess there's I don't even know, it wasn't an improvement for anyone, really. So, whatever. Well, it wasn't even, it was a decrease, because 39, he had 28. And so 8 games, he scores at 6 points, so whatever, I'll leave it. That's fine. So, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed, like, comment on what we're going to do in the next episode. Are we trading, are we trading for another player? Who should if we trade? And there should be one more episode either of this or that Ultimate Team Champion series I'm doing with Tactics HD. So, one of those will be out later. I want to get your guys' opinion before I make any more episodes. So, it's been NTM 918.